Wow. You know, it's all about perspective. I'm looking at our temperatures currently in the upper 30s, 40s. Doesn't seem all that bad when we know what is in store coming in starting Monday. Now, Sunday it'll be chilly, but the real cold arrives by Monday morning. Very light winds outside at the moment, pretty light through the rest of the night. But by tomorrow, we'll start to see a little bit of an onshore wind, which will help to warm us up. Now, I've widened out in kind of an interesting looking satellite. Why are we looking out in the Pacific Ocean? Well, it is this moisture plume. This is called the Pineapple Express, or it's the southern jet, the subtropical jet. This is why we keep getting these little developing lows within this easterly, or excuse me, this westerly or southwesterly flow as we keep getting upper troughs. This is a pattern which usually keeps us on the wetter side going into the winter. Now, if you couple that with sub-freezing temperatures, that's the best chance of ever getting snow along the Gulf Coast, which is why the chance is definitely there. Now, as we go through the night tonight, mostly clear skies, increasing cloud cover tomorrow, and a few stray showers, maybe later in the evening if you have any plans Friday night. Saturday morning may see a few showers, but really the models have backed off on much rainfall out ahead of the front, which once it moves through by probably late Sunday evening, we begin turning colder. Again, those temperatures on Sunday will be almost balmy compared to where we will be Monday. Monday afternoon, a high of only 38 degrees, and we'll have the morning in the 20s, but feeling like the teens. So what we know is the bitter cold, and we also know we're going to see widespread freezing temperatures. Certainly hard freezes on the North Shore, even the possibility of a hard freeze south of the lake. The precise temperatures starting to become a little bit clearer, only because the cold air is now starting to move into northern Canada. It's really difficult to forecast a system that has not really been well sampled or hasn't developed. So now we're starting to get a better sampling of this polar air that is pushing south. As far as the snow goes, there isn't anything there to track yet, kind of like with the tropics. If there isn't anything there, there are still so many things that can change. So as far as the temperatures go, that is now being better sampled, so we're getting a better idea of just how low our temperatures will go. What does become a little bit more complicated is that wintry weather. Temperatures as we start our Monday morning, 20s, low 30s. About the same for Tuesday morning, but keep in mind, we'll have possibly some of that wintry weather, so that could alter these temperatures. And then models are really coming in as our coldest morning on Wednesday, where we would even see a hard freeze on the South Shore. Now let's go to the possibility of wintry weather. As I had said earlier, the Euro has been the one consistent model in keeping us with snowfall. A couple of weeks ago, when some of the models were saying, yes, we would get snow in Louisiana, the Euro was the only one saying, no, we're not, and we didn't. The Euro has been the consistent model saying you're going to get snow. Now, this honestly would be the best case scenario. The freezing line is way offshore. That's the pink, and the rainfall, freezing rain, would stay south of us. This would just be all snow. That would be great. It'd be a lot prettier too, with maybe some of that changing over later on into Tuesday night, but most, if not all, of the moisture wrapping up by late Tuesday evening and night. Here's the GFS now. Earlier in the day, the model had all the moisture down to our south. Now it's starting to as well paint in just snow, maybe some mixed precip in there, that would be sleet, maybe some freezing rain. But again, if we can just deal with snow, that would be the best option. Ground temperatures are too warm to really see any accumulation on roadways, at least ground. Elevated roadways, different story. That could still be an issue, but it's looking maybe, if the models stay consistent, that we would see definitely the wintry weather. Exactly what that is, we will see. Temperatures tomorrow, mid-60s, 70 degrees Saturday, and then temperatures start dropping. And again, we'll be watching for those potentials of hard freezes on both sides of the lake next week.